Hey y'all, it's Wednesday, and how are you? How's it going? How's life? Having a good Wednesday? I'm currently sweating in Wales, which is a weird thing to happen, but it happens sometimes. Anyway, after my fun facts about dogs pooping along the lines of the magnetic fields, which is so fantastic, I'm still excited about it. I mentioned it to some of the young people I worked with today, and then was like thinking about the fact that somebody gets paid, like as their job, to be like, all right, I'm gonna watch these dogs poop. Like that's somebody's job. And I was talking to them about like weird jobs. We're also watching, like, they put on music videos a lot, and one of them put on Jason Derulo, Swalla, whatever, Swalla. Don't really like the video very much, but like there's this one point where they're all just lying on the ground. I looked at one of them, I was like, do you know somebody, they woke up one day, they went to work, and their boss said, this is what you're gonna do. That was a weird job, probably. Also weird job, swan upping. In the UK, the swans are the property of the Queen, which I think is probably the most exciting thing I have ever learned. But anyway, they're the property of the Queen, and so like there's this annual thing called swan upping where somebody's job is to go and count all of the swans. Like, they just ride along and count all the swans once a year. The annual swan count. I think it's fantastic. Yeah, there's a lot of really weird jobs out there, and I would love to have a weird job. I can't think of any particularly weird jobs I've had. What jobs have I had? I had a lemonade stand when I was a kid. I also did gardening as a kid, dog walking, tutoring. I've worked in a restaurant. I worked at, actually, and a weird thing that I used to do at a job once was putting a blow dryer on books, but actually on the cling film around them. Not the cling film, but the clear stuff. Yeah, so I was shrink wrap. There you go. I used to shrink wrap books, so I would just sit there with a blow dryer, which is a weird job. It's not that weird. It's not quite as weird as counting swans, or all right, I'm gonna watch these dogs poop and tell you my findings. I would love to be a scientist, because scientists get to do really weird things and get paid for it. I would love that, you know? I think dogs might, I have a hypothesis, dogs might have magnetoreception. I am gonna go and study this. Somebody funded that. Like, who decided to fund that? That is fantastic. The world is weird and full of weird jobs, and I want to have more weird jobs. My jobs have been boring. Accounting, I was an accountant. Like that's like top of the line, stereotypical boring job. I need weird jobs. I need to count swans and watch dogs poop. That's my dream job. It's not my dream job. Some people get paid to stand here and talk to a camera and put it on YouTube. Like, that's also kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. What weird job would you like to have? Or what is the weirdest job you've ever heard of? I'm gonna go research some more weird jobs and maybe tell you tomorrow. If I come up with anything else that I think is especially weird. Yeah, so let me know and stay awesome, y'all. Bye!